Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, I am Detective Herwandi and welcome back to
Noire.
Should I keep doing that in every game? Welcome back to, and then just use some AI voice. I think the woman gonna be naked again. This is the Black Dahlia
Of course,
again.
we will look into it.
Serial
Yes,
killer.
I'm aware that it's an election year. Keep a hold of your hat, Counselor. Now is not the time to lose your nerve. It would appear that someone has hocked a rose gold wedding ring and matching engagement ring. Sound familiar?
Deirdre Muller.
Press the pawnbroker and see what you can find out. The address is 348 South Main Street. The Muller case goes before the grand jury next week, and the DA does not want any egg on his face. Then get out to the railroad depot on Santa Fe Avenue. We have another poor unfortunate found this morning beside a railroad line. 40-year-old white woman.
Right, Skipper.
Guy was willing to write his own mother after I sweated him.
Another body, and Deirdre Muller's ring. The Emperor may soon have to come to terms with the fact that he's wearing no clothes.
What exactly did you get that book of riddles shoved up your ass, Phelps? Is that what your old man paid college tuition for?
Parker, O'Brien. I don't know who these were. I say we bust in there and find the goddamn
Pawnbroker? Rail yard first. I think. We have two locations
You've got to
already.
admit, this is looking odd.
Anyone could pawn a ring.
But if you take it along with all of the other indicators...
Cole, Hugo Moeller was identified by the school's groundkeeper. He's our guy.
Witnesses have fingered the wrong guy before.
He ran, for God's sake.
And he always maintained he was set up.
Any Century unit possible 415 at Olvera Street Plaza, unit handle code 3 identified.
Second, maybe it's better if we go to here first. Sorry.
Bullseye brand cigarettes. Tex Williams.
I don't know what's our guess. Is this two guests in one episode?
But if me and a certain character met the guy that invented the cigarette, I sure that son of a gun was free. Now, it ain't because that I don't smoke myself. I don't reckon they hinder your health. I've smoked all my life and I ain't dead yet. But nicotine slaves are all the same at a pet party or a poker game.
Yeah, right.
Everything's gotta stop while they have that cigarette.
Oh, frame drop.
Smoke that cigarette.
Money to loan, pawnbroker, 1027.
How can I help you boys?
Detectives Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. You have a rose gold wedding and engagement ring?
David Bremner. Am I gonna get something for this pledge? Gave that bum money, now you guys are gonna leave me short.
How much did you give him?
$50?
Try another number.
20?
Try 10. Feel lucky you're getting it.
I have the rings right here.
Where?
What's this mark here?
Maker's mark. Usually traceable. That one came from Hartfield's Jewelry down on Broadway.
Thanks for the tip. Does this mark mean anything?
22k.
Hallmark. Gives you an idea of the quality.
What have you got on the guy who brought these in?
Goes by the name of Percy B. Shelley. Gave an address. 15 Poland Street, London, Tulare County.
Can you give us a description of the man who pawned these rings?
Not sure. Medium height, medium build. Dark hair, I think. Sorry. He just had one of those forgettable faces.
We'll be in touch, Mr. Bremner.
Oh, okay. Weapon address. But we're going to rail yards. Weapon address. Why not we going there? Or maybe I'm just confused. I really thought it was an address. No? Move! You on the left, move! The hell, I really wait for him so I can...
We have a problem.
We could have the local trooper
Whatever.
check out the Tulare County address.
The address is bogus. Herb is having fun with us. The guy who's been sending the Dahlia letters is also the guy who pawned the rings.
How do you figure that?
Percy Bysshe Shelley wrote the poem that came with the Dahlia letter. The Dahlia letters are genuine. The man who killed Elizabeth Short may have also killed Deirdre Moe.
And how do we prove that? Skipper ain't gonna like this one.
We're gonna have to rely on this guy tripping
Wait.
up on his own vanity.
KGPL to
I
all
forget
units.
what
This
button
reports man with
for.
a gun. Union and Rockwood Street. Union and Rockwood Street. Unit to handle code 2. Identify.
What button for the handbrake? What button for the handbrake?
Left.
I really forget. What the hell is wrong with me today? Where to go? God, so annoying. I go here. Tell me the way, man. I pressed the button. And how to do a handbrake? What button? Oh,
So wait for the next turning and go right. Take the next right.
except I'm braking. We arrive. I forget the button.
ready? Follow me.
We should keep this development with the rings under our hat until we speak with the captain.
We're all on the same team, Rusty.
Chain of command, Phelps. The skipper will decide who needs to know. Got it?
Rail yard 11, 19.
Hard, isn't it?
Yeah. I look after all the rail depots.
What have you got?
The Negro, Nelson Gaines, called it in. I came down here to make sure him and the other guy, Jameson, stuck around.
Jameson found the body?
Something like that. Guy makes me sick.
We'll talk to the coroner. Keep an eye
Why?
on both of
Are
them.
you just racist or? Can I check the body first? Nothing. Reading.
Another missing ring.
Certainly seems I've been swabbing a lot of bare fingers recently.
Thing on her growth.
Smell?
Very good. There is the usual evacuation smell. but it appears she's been living rough for quite some time.
Very strong smell of alcohol.
Well, the autopsy will tell, but I would assume that she was inebriated.
Can you be more exact about the time of death?
No later than 2 a.m. The state the body was in, a 1 or 2 hour window is the best I can do.
Dear Evelyn, I hope that this letter find you in a better way than when we last parted. What the hell is that word? With the words were excellent. You had taken too much liquor, and we both know what that makes you become. Nah, I need to. But I am not writing to harass and accuse. I am writing to apologize. I was heartbroken seeing what had become of my little girl and what she is doing to herself. You are destroying your body and your soul with liquor, Evelyn, and it is harder for me to watch than you can imagine.
Someone was trying to
But
get her
only
to come
God
home.
Almighty above us has the right to judge. And so I beg your forgiveness. I've been in contact with the sanitarium here in Connecticut on your behalf. They say your condition is an illness, Evelyn, and that it can be treated. You only that's the term something. You only something to check yourself in. You only need to check yourself in. It will not end. Half of it is missing. Is this sticky?
We could go over to the lot and see what they know about her.
Movie.
That's gonna be difficult, Cole. Keystone Studio lot closed back in 41.
Is close? It's a bar.
Maybe someone at Mensch's will remember
Mertz
her.
bar. Corner 9th. Liquor store.
This is a chit for personal items, not booze. It's an angle worth investigating.
I got this gadget whiz guy putting recording devices.
Large suitcase, small suitcase, bedroll, pillow, plain bed set, photo frame, hairbrush, bowling pin, statues, makeup, and clothes. Is that all? What is that? Is that blood on it?
Blood splatter on the carriage. She must have been struck while standing up.
What have we got here?
White female, approximately 40 years of age, lipstick smudges on the face, but no writing, at least nothing legible. A blunt force trauma to the temple, nose, and eye regions. Ligature marks point to the probable cause of death being strangulation.
Any idea of the time of death?
From her temperature, after midnight would be my guess.
Trying to work on the camera so I don't need to censor that.
What are you thinking, Ray?
The city keeps tossing us dead bodies. We're just running to catch up.
Not everything here is going to be relevant.
Detective Phelps, LAPD homicide.
John Ferdinand Jameson.
We need you to answer some questions, John.
If you don't mind, I prefer Ferdinand.
Don't push your luck, knucklehead.
What were you doing to the body, Ferdinand?
Are you sure you won't be upset?
Try me, Ferdinand.
I was kissing her. It's not against the law.
Shut up.
There's no law against it.
Beating like a man.
Turn out your pockets, Ferdinand.
What's this? Lipstick?
Classic Carmine.
Dude, you
Is this yours?
need
Ferdinand?
help.
No. I found it near her purse. I thought she could use some lipstick.
Rusty, stop. Don't hit him. You went through her purse?
It wasn't like she needed it. Took a look.
Should have done him. I mean, he's telling the truth.
Did you take any money?
Wasn't any to take. I found her lipstick in her matchbook over on the mat. Not much else.
You found the body?
Yes, I did. I work here. I was coming off shift and headed home.
You're not telling me something.
Why didn't you report the body, Jameson? Do you know how this is going to look to a jury?
A jury? What gives? I could tell that she was dead. I came through here about midnight last night. She wasn't here then.
Let me belt him again.
You're under arrest, Jameson. We'll see how this plays out. Until then, you can think a little on how you'd like to be treated if you were found dead.
I'm telling you, it's not illegal. Me and some friends of mine...
What the hell?
Clyde,
What's wrong
get
with
this
you?
sack of shit into a cell. I'll deal with him later.
Sure,
Seriously. That guy needs help. He's sick.
Detective Phelps and Galloway, homicide. Can you tell me exactly what happened?
We were shunting cars over to the main line when I saw this man here lying on top of this woman. The woman wasn't moving and seemed to be in a bad way.
What time was this?
About 7:30 this morning, sir.
Thanks for your help. Have you given Patrolman Hart your details?
I have, sir.
Thank you. You can go now.
Is that all the witness? I think so. Phelps.
Phelps, badge 1247.
Oh, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on Levine's Liquor. Closest store to the Santa Fe Avenue rail yard, if possible.
Just a moment, Detective. Closest store would be the one at 939 South Hope Street.
Thanks, ma'am.
Where can we go? Go to the bar first. Come on, I'll try. Oh, now I remember how to handbrake. What the hell is wrong with me?
Reading
Early in
those
this
goddamn Chinese want to sell the
video.
relief food that we're sending them?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I
about
forgot the button.
These people are starving. They can't do that.
Want to sell the food to fund the civil war against the communists.
Really? Guess that's okay then.
Armies can't fight without food. You spend all your money on weapons, but you still have to have the will to fight. Fortunately, the Reds will win in China.
Watch your mouth. Know what you're saying?
The people of this country overthrew King. You think the Chinese will balk at an emperor if they are starving?
Any central units, 459 suspects to be taken into custody at the trolley station on Lucas Avenue. Stand by for further.
God!
Hey, come on! Through this intersection. Take the next left.
Damn, the music is so loud and it is copyright. Oh, I thought he was here. Men's Bar 1204.
Drink, fellas. Phelps, Galloway, homicide. We need to ask you some questions concerning Evelyn Summers.
I'm Walter Mensch. Evelyn Summers? What is it now?
You knew Evelyn?
As well as I wanted to know Evelyn. She's a pain in the ass, always coming in here, cadging drinks, never had any money. She was in just a couple of nights ago.
Did she ever tell you where she was staying?
I don't know. I think she was living rough. She had that kind of stunk about her.
Who did she drink with?
A bunch of these guys. Ask around.
What's your name?
Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Mind if I ask you some questions, Mr. McCaffrey?
I'm just a starving writer, detective. What do you want to ask about?
Evelyn Summers, and why she was found beaten and strangled in the rail depot on Santa Fe.
Okay. I see your point.
How well did you know her?
I can't say that I knew her. It was more like I was aware of her.
Did you see Evelyn last night?
No, I was at home.
You're not
writing.
telling the truth. Got him.
Do you want to get dragged into this, McCaffrey? Do you want us to get interested in you?
She hung out with this powder puff, James Tiernan. They haunted the public library together.
How well do you know James Tiernan?
I know he works some kind of plebeian job at Rawlings Bowling Alley.
Rawlings. I know that place. Corner of 9th and Grand. A lot of cops bowl there on Tuesday nights.
Criminal
You have
history.
a criminal record, Mr. McCaffrey.
Nothing serious.
You're not telling the
I've had a
truth.
few skirmishes.
Again. Got him, because I don't have any evidence.
You want to save me some time, or do you want me to look up your file?
Industrial disputes, strikes, workers' rights, that kind of thing.
A regular fifth columnist. Nice to meet you, comrade.
Thank you for the information, Mr. McCaffrey.
Outfit. I got another outfit. The outsider. To the liquor store. Wait. You. How about you?
I say we try the liquor store next.
You a friend of Evelyn Summers?
Who's asking?
Very cute. You know who's asking.
I know my rights.
You don't have any. Answer the question.
Evelyn mooches for drinks. I don't have any time for that.
Was that so hard?
Keep writing me, copper.
Is that all? Okay. How about you? Can I talk to you?
You're free to speak to the regulars. Just don't shake them too hard.
Let's go.
What did you make of McCaffrey?
There'll come a day, and it's coming very soon. We'll run him and the rest of his pinko buddies out of Los Angeles.
Dude, there's something
Man,
wrong
there's a
with me
suspect.
today. Landmark. Arcade Theater. Move! Damn it, move! Evans liquor store 12/7/10.
What can I do for you?
LAPD, Phelps and Galloway. We're making inquiries into the murder of Evelyn Summers.
Evelyn? She's dead?
You knew Evelyn Summers, Mr.
Robbins. Yes, I knew Evelyn. I was a good friend of her ex-husband. She kept some of her stuff here.
Can you show us, please?
Sure. Come this way.
I hit my table, so that affect my mic.
Say, that's a pretty girl dressed in that nurse's aide uniform. You know who she looks like? Yeah.
You got some fine stock here, Mr. Robbins. You know, you let us take some for the road, this case might get solved a lot quicker.
He's joking, Mr. Robbins.
She lives here. Picture first.
She wasn't always such a loner. Evelyn was reading Aristotle.
Evelyn wasn't stupid. The only stupid thing about her was her need to drink.
And she was borrowing books from Grosvenor McCaffrey.
A person name in the library, right? Bowling pin.
Guessing Evelyn hadn't held down a job for quite some time before she was killed.
Rawlings Bowling.
Rawlings Bowling Alley. Maybe Evelyn did something other than drink in her spare time.
And this is a trophy
When
for
exactly did Evelyn work in the pictures?
A few years
1938.
She worked in legal copyrights for music.
Music. Another picture. Can I look the back? Like, who is this? I think that is all. Where is he now? Can I ask some question?
We're trying to account for Evelyn's movements yesterday.
She came by in the morning.
A social visit to pick up some of her things?
She had a couple of bucks and bought a quart of rye.
It's hard to tell. Truth.
Any idea
now?
where the money came from?
She didn't mention it, but she did say the booze was a present for a boy. She said they had been fighting and she had to make it up to him.
Were you and Evelyn close, Mr. Robbins?
Not many people will be sad she's gone. I'll be one of the few.
I like your explicit, Mr. Robbins. You're hard to read. That's him.
When Evelyn bought the booze, did she say who she was meeting or where she was going?
A young drinking friend of hers, I think. Don't recall his name.
You know a friend of Evelyn's by the name of McCaffrey?
Not personally.
There. See you there. Got him.
We're struggling for leads, Robbins. Did she know McCaffrey?
She idolized him. From what I gather, the feeling was far from mutual. He seems to peddle a revolutionary stance, fixing the ills of society. You could see how it would appeal to down-and-outs like Evelyn.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Robbins.
No problem. Hey, I'd like to make arrangements for the funeral. You think I could get in touch with Evelyn's mother?
Put in a call to the watch commander at Central Station, Mr. Robbins. He'll be trying to reach the next of kin.
Thanks. Get the guy, huh? Evelyn never hurt anybody.
Is it a serious operation? My dear girl.
We go to the bowling. Still can go back to the bar. Do I miss anything?
Oh, pardon me. What are you doing, Doctor? I am about to operate.
Car 11K, Car 11 King, come in.
11K copy.
Car 11 King, KGPL.
11 King.
A message from Captain Donnelly, return to Central, go to.
11 King, en route. Let's not keep the man waiting, Phelps.
What is it? Let's go back, let's go back. Let's go into the bowling alley. Maybe I can have some fun there. Oof. God, why are you stopping? I swear. I calculate it, alright? If you're not stopping, I can make it. Wait, this is the...
Turn left at the next junction.
Yep. Not gonna do that twice. Central Police Station, 1224.
Those Vice boys get any on the side?
Where are we going?
Captain is downstairs with Ray Pinker and Carruthers.
Great.
Are you drunk, mister? Or are you just cracked?
How bad is it? Come on, you could tell me.
What's this about, Captain?
Ray and Mal have some concerns over the Henry and Muller cases, which I don't want aired outside of this room.
The evidence is solid, Captain.
I agree, Rusty. It's just that corpses keep piling up.
Copycats.
I've been banging the same drum. But the notes and the lipstick messages.
Evelyn Summers, Cartel Classic Carmine. Each woman, same brand, same color.
Teresa Tarleton didn't have a lipstick message.
Technically, you're right, Rusty. She didn't have any lipstick. But she did have a message. We found it beneath her
Did?
dress, scraped with a sharp stick.
What did it say?
You sure you want to know?
Ray?
As far as we can be sure, it said cunt BD.
That's one way of looking at it.
Looking at what?
Cunt is all about access, Phelps. You're married, so yours is mortgaged. Some of us like to pay by installments. This guy doesn't like to pay at all.
Why are you so angry, Mal?
Because I just had to fire one of my assistants. He was a friend of Jameson's. God knows what he might have been up to.
Captain, we have good leads in the Summers case, but it's up to you to decide how we proceed.
Keep this under your hat for now. And to follow up on Evelyn Summers, I want daily reports.
Go to the bowling alley now.
We got our orders. Back to the Summers case. Get an address for McCaffrey. He'll have blown the bar. I'll meet you outside.
Hey, I gave his wife a tap. They said all's fair in love and war.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address for a Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Grosvenor McCaffrey. Apartment 6, 126 Yale Street, between Ord and Alpine.
Thanks.
I'm still going to the bowling.
I got the jitters again.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
Let me pose a question.
Depends. What's it got to do with it?
Morals. Would it bother you to put the wrong person away?
Depends.
On what?
On whether anyone except the poor son of a bitch in the slammer ever found out.
Little Miss Drury of Louisville, Kentucky, and her 6'8" escort see the top. At Radio City, thousands watch the ceremony, where they see 49 war hero homing pigeons, which symbolize the 48 states and the District of Columbia taking part in the prize.
All units, Officer Tower 415 and shots fired. 313 Bunker Hill Avenue. 313 Bunker Hill Avenue. Unit
No.
code 3 identified.
Out the way! Damn it. He'll had this city, man. The people. It's always so annoying. We arrived. It's nice. Where should I park my car? Rollins Poly Alley. 1642.
Hello, Rusty. Two on your usual lane?
I'm Detective Phelps. Homicide.
You must be new. What's your shoe size?
This is business, Florence. You got a guy works here by the name of Tiernan?
Sure we do. He's a pin setter. Clears the jams, works the gutters. Go right in. He'll be hopping around the lanes toward the back. He's a nice boy.
Thanks, ma'am. Let's go get him.
I think Gregory Peck.
Around the back, is it? She said.
This is a tasty burger.
Tiernan! LAPD! There!
Right. Whoa, nice car.
What are you waiting for? Get after it!
I
Might go
am.
faster if we weren't carrying the extra weight.
I like this
These
car.
are flashy cars to be parked outside a bowling alley.
The lanes attract a fast-living individual with money to burn.
Or a middle-aged individual with the need to feel virile.
Phelps, you gotta get me closer! Another runner. At least we've got a suspect.
Why do they always run? I'm sure we've got the wrong person in more than one of these homicides.
Yeah,
but
why do they
seem
always
to
run?
Put your hands in the air!
What the? It's magic, not a glitch. Try 5 different vehicles. can go to the apartment. That's our car. I'll miss you. Why are you?
KGPL to any unit. A citizen reports suspicious activity 111 South Alameda. Stand by for further for any Central unit.
Landmark panels flight.
Just ignore this turn. Going straight here.
Straight. Oh, I see.
Take the next right.
Right. Right, you said, or whatever.
Up ahead, you make a right.
I see. I really want to call Hurry up. Damn, I hold that for so long. McCarthy apartment 1923. Apartment
Caffrey's
6.
in apartment 6.
Where is 6? 3. Gotta be 4. Ah. This way, damn it.
Doesn't look like anybody's home.
Don't care. Book. It's a book. Let's press in.
Doesn't look like anything.
Then I can open it.
Seems irrelevant.
Anything? Ah, evidence.
He said he was at home. He said he didn't know her. And we have the book.
Let's see Carruthers argue his way out of this one.
Is that you, Grosvenor? Who are you guys? What are you doing in here?
We're from the LAPD, ma'am. Do you know where we might find McCaffrey?
I'm his neighbor. Is he in trouble?
Look, lady, we need to find him, and in a hurry. Are you gonna give me trouble?
He has a pigeon coop up on the roof. He spends his mornings up there when he's been drinking.
How do we get up there?
Down the hall and up the stairs.
Drunk and in command of a carrier pigeon. Surely we can write him up for that. A citation, at least.
Wait. Is it here? Or just use the normal one? thought this is gonna be a fire escape thing.
Isn't that the cop who won a medal and is solving all the cases?
Oh, this way. Is that him?
Grosvenor McCaffrey! Running on a hangover, McCaffrey? Sit down and we'll talk.
We'll get our wheels.
Got it. Just jump on him like Jeff Hardy.
You a runner, McCaffrey? Stay and fight the good fight.
I can't aim. Just keep running, man. I'm the only cop here. That's your logic, right?
Give it up, LAPD.
Got him, got him, got him, got him!
McCaffrey, you're under arrest on suspicion of murdering Evelyn Summers.
We need to get downtown and wrap this thing up.
I know.
It's gotta be McCaffrey. Unless Tiernan set him up. I don't think that asshole Jameson. What's that value?
How do you know that McCaffrey didn't do the dog?
We have a list of over 200 suspects. His name was never on it.
If you think the list is exhaustive, Rusty, who am I to argue?
Listen, let's just work the case at hand, shall we? Then we can sit down and put all the puzzle pieces together at a later date.
I'll hold you to that.
Central Police Station, 1918.
You sure you can make it stick with one of these suspects, gentlemen?
It's either McCaffrey or Tiernan, sir. I think Jameson is an aberration.
All right. I'll deal with that degraded lunatic myself. He's got some fearful retribution coming. Tiernan isn't one, McCaffrey isn't two. I want a confession from one of them. Don't fail me, young fellas.
We're going one first.
I've been in this job 20 years. I never fired you.
Why did you run, Tiernan?
I was the last one to see Evelyn that night. I knew you would think it was me.
So why you ran?
Can you describe your relationship with Evelyn?
I barely knew Evelyn.
Sounds like half an answer to me, Tiernan. Were you sleeping with her?
That's none of your business.
What? Do we have a proof on
No,
his
don't
lying?
go! We both want the truth here.
Aristotle's Metaphysics, the book that belonged to McCaffrey.
McCaffrey saw her looking at her once and laughed in her face.
And you're saying Evelyn stole it.
She wanted something of his.
Isn't there anything else you can do?
Truth.
You don't like McCaffrey, do you, Tiernan?
He's full of the common man routine, but he props up a bar like the
I
rest
think
of
that's
us.
wrong, huh?
Evelyn thought he was going to be a great novelist. And he had nothing but vitriol for her.
You and Evelyn were drinking together last night, and she had no other place to stay.
I don't know what happened last night. I don't remember.
Stupid. So stupid. Has anyone seen my pen? What the hell is the LAPD up to these days? Peter, yes. You been to my house?
Time. If you don't give me some reason to think differently about this, Tiernan, I'm gonna have to go to the DA.
I drank half a bottle of scotch. I don't remember a goddamn thing.
Do you own a car, Tiernan?
No, I don't.
Have access to a lug wrench?
We use a lot of them to clear jams in the pin setting machines.
God, this is so hard. I keep doing that, but I keep picking the wrong answer. I think that him.
Coroner's report says that Evelyn was killed with a wrench. I think you did it and then planted the evidence at McCaffrey's apartment for us to find.
We went to his apartment. McCaffrey was up on the roof. Evelyn stole the book. McCaffrey went crazy when he found out. He said he would put her out of her misery. He can be very cruel.
Evelyn was missing a ring from her right hand.
That's strange. She always wore it. Big black circular disc with a white E in the middle. It was made from an old typewriter key, a present from the prop department at her old movie studio.
We're going to talk to McCaffrey. You need to think about what you've told us, Tiernan. You're not in the clear.
Mouthpiece torch stripped off me at the grand jury. Case was thrown out. Now the DA wants my head.
He ran the light on Olympic, and we finally collared him on Temple.
You ready to answer some questions?
You think I have all the answers?
People who run from the police usually have something to hide.
Touché, detective. Let's see where this takes us.
You told us you barely knew Evelyn Summers.
She hung around sometimes. I had very little to do with her.
I hate this guy, I swear. This is the killer. I don't care about evidence. I just hate this guy. That's him.
Doesn't look good, Grosvenor. It's either you or Tiernan from where we're sitting.
Personally, I think Evelyn is better off, but I had nothing to do with it.
Evelyn died sometime around midnight. Remind me, where were you?
I was at home, writing. I'm working on a manuscript.
Not him.
You're gonna need to do better if you don't want to swing for this.
I was having a political meeting in my apartment.
Cheese and crackers for the 5th columnist.
Some of these people will corroborate your story.
I won't give up names of party members.
Good. It's your funeral.
God.
We found the lug wrench that Evelyn was battered with in your apartment, and the note from her mother, and your blood-stained clothing. We have you cold, McCaffrey.
You think if I could be bothered to murder Evelyn Summers, I would be stupid enough to leave the evidence in my apartment?
I'll use this one. Let's lie.
I don't believe you, Grosvenor. The evidence says that you killed her.
You can prove that I wanted to kill Evelyn?
Tiernan is prepared to testify that you threatened Evelyn's life in his presence.
Self-preservation. That's understandable. Okay, I'll level with you. Tiernan killed Evelyn. He came to me for help. I listened to him, and he explained why he did it.
Tiernan went to you for help. You expect me to buy that?
That's how it went down. I told him he made a terrible mistake, but he would be throwing his life away if he went to the cops. I took his things and told him I would dispose of them.
But you didn't.
Speak to Tiernan. He'll give it up.
It's either going to be you or Tiernan, Grosvenor.
Make it stick, detective. The party has good lawyers.
I want this guy. I swear I have this guy.
I got the jitters again.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need the jacket on a Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Just a moment, Detective. McCaffrey was formerly under surveillance by the Red Squad. Convictions for petty theft. Dishonorable discharge from the Army during training at Syracuse. Assault on a local woman. Says he almost beat the woman to death.
Thanks for your help.
It was you, McCarthy. It was McCarthy. It was McCarthy.
Goddamn captain's making me resubmit the paperwork.
You spoken to McCaffrey? I can go? It's all been cleared up?
Not quite. We have one more question we need to ask, James. Then I think we will be done.
Sure. Go ahead.
So Evelyn passed out, and you walked out. What happened next?
I woke up in the morning. Very hungover. I thought Evelyn would have come back.
That's correct.
Is that the right one?
I know you're lying, James. You went out looking for her. Tell me what really happened.
I don't know what you're talking about. How can you say I wasn't in that hotel room?
Is this?
You wound up at McCaffrey's. You were still incredibly drunk. You passed out on his floor. It's time to tell me what really happened.
McCaffrey woke me up the next morning, and he showed me the lug wrench and the letter and the box, and he said I came in with him last night. He said that I killed Evelyn, and that it was all over the radio, and that he would protect me. And I don't know, Detective, for the life of me, I can't remember a goddamn thing. And I was angry with her. Really angry. I could have done it. Was it me?
I have no idea. But I wanted McCaffrey. Second.
Wait here.
I don't want him. I don't care if he's the killer, I don't care. Because I really hate this McCaffrey guy.
You've got it made. You can get to that.
I'm gonna get him.
You were in the war?
Yes, I was. Seeing the things that I saw, it changes a man. I came back here determined to change things. All I wanted was a pen and an opportunity to speak out.
You told us before that you had only minor run-ins with the police. You didn't mention petty theft.
I've never been in trouble for violence. That's the salient point here, isn't it?
What's the criminal record again? Petty theft, assault.
You're lying, McCaffrey. You have a history of violence towards women.
How do you turn a couple parking tickets and a petty theft misdemeanor into an assault charge?
We know all about you and your dishonorable discharge, beating some poor woman near to death in Syracuse. You've never been in combat, McCaffrey. Your whole life is a fraud.
She was a goddamn peasant whore. She tried to steal from my wallet. I could have fought for this country. I could have.
You beat her because she stole from you, because she tried to outsmart you.
The ignorant audacity of the bitch. What is a man supposed to do? Sit there and take it? How is a man supposed to call himself a man?
And Evelyn Summers, a poor, drunken nobody, stole your book.
And she got what was coming to her!
Which is your killer?
Grosvenor McCaffrey, I'm
You're the
charging you
killer.
with the murder of Evelyn Summers. She was a sad lady who never hurt anyone except herself. I hope God finds a way to forgive you.
Congratulations, boys, you bagged the fine catch. Another red to boot. Grand. Now, I want you to put this business about a repeat offender out of your mind. This McCaffrey creature shows no remorse, and neither will the grand jury. You would have to walk a long mile to find a better candidate for an unmarked plot in the prison graveyard.
Am I right? Is he the killer? I'm really not focusing the whole video. Grosvenor McCaffrey can write a tale memoir from his cell on death row.
We have lost most of Shaughnessy and Dunn's squad. The gunny is dead, first platoon is in worse shape. That medic is either crazy or the bravest man alive.
Can we rally with the first and try for the Nambus?
It's sheer to the left. To the right, it goes right through a pass with 2 Nambus and enfilade. Mate, we can lose everyone! Lieutenant! Get back off this fucking bridge! They'll start walking the mortars back to their own positions! We only have minutes!
I'm in charge here, Sergeant!
Get your men off the bridge, Lieutenant!
What's your unit, Sergeant?
We don't have time for this, Lieutenant!
What's your unit, Sergeant?
I company 22nd Marines, Lieutenant, and we just saved your ass by fording the river.
My orders are to reconnoiter the...
I think that point is now moot! You have 10 men left! My orders are to save what's left! Move out!
The Quarter Moon Murders.
Well done, lads. You did well with the Summers case. But we have a problem. The examiner received a new letter today.
Do you mind if I take a look, Ray?
From the Pectalia?
Go right ahead. They've both been rinsed in gasoline like the previous letters, so I can't lift a print.
But that is for the next one. Okay. As I said, I'm really not focused in this video. I'm just sorry what is wrong with me. But I'm just gonna end it right here. So I thank you so much for clicking on this video. As always, I'll see you in the next one. Peace be upon you all, and see you in the next one. Bye for now.